Welcome, welcome, welcome. Mm, mm, we back.
Bloom pod.
Back. So we're really not here to drop bars. We are here to have a cozy conversation.
Clearly,
I don't
we're
know,
trying to
that
have
might
fun today.
That might be next. We might be a whole girl group. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It's enough of us.
Look out for the mixtape. Come through. EP. Dropping soon. Tell them. Boom pop, boom pop. Boom pop, boom pop. Let them know. We got a show. Every Sunday. Watch the flow. Blooming up. In the cut. Tell them. What's up?
Welcome.
Hey, that was Bart. That was off the dome.
That was off the cuff. That's how you do it.
Stuff. Yeah, don't doubt me.
Yes.
She got the beats. You know?
Usually I'm the one.
Usually it's the opposite. Usually I'm the one beatboxing and she dropping the bars. So I don't know. We switching things up.
The extension.
Matching each other's energy. That's what I like to see.
Yes.
That's what I like to see. Yeah.
So today on this show, we wanted to just make it a little more lighthearted. We understand sometimes we could talk about some really deep stuff, which those things are important too.
Absolutely.
But today we want to talk about, how do you know? What are the signs? What's going on that shows you're getting older?
Listen, I'm 26. And everywhere I go, everybody's like, oh, you're almost 30. Do not put those words out there. I got 4 more years. Okay? When I'm 29, then you can say that. Because then I'm actually turning.
It will be actually almost there. Yeah.
I have time. Okay? I'm still 22. So I'm going to need y'all to relax.
Just relax. It's not like we don't know the progression here. Just
22. 22. Okay? That's how old I am.
The wild part about that is I feel like I'm still about 28 in my head. Now, my body may tell me different, but I feel like I'm still like about 28 years old. Strong.
Yeah. See, now, I was telling her earlier, I said, listen, if those who are athletes and you retired, retired high school, college athletes, but you got them records, your team has them trophies and whatnot. So the knees, they be aching, snap, crackle, and popping, and that's what makes me feel old.
And maybe that is why that's like that, because you were so athletic, you running track.
Yeah, my body was
soccer
bending and doing all kinds of stuff, and then I just stopped, and my body's like, so
abruptly too.
What was that about? And I'm like, you're right. I need to stretch. I can still touch my toes. Okay, don't get me twisted. It's not like it's just full on hammies locked up. I can still touch the toes. I think I might be able to touch the ground with my hands if I try.
You mean like standing up?
Yeah. Like actually touching my toes.
Without bending your knees? Oh, okay.
A little something.
I've never quite been there. But I can drop my knees low. Like, I can. Yeah.
Okay.
And I can be down there hanging out for a minute.
Oh. Okay.
And then I can bounce back up with no problem. Yeah.
Okay.
So I ran track in high school for about 2.5 seconds. That wasn't my.
I would say, was that your time?
That wasn't my PR.
I don't know what event that could be. It's not realistic. If that's the case, you're an Olympian, world records. No. We're gonna need to talk about this.
No, it wasn't my PR at all. But I just, I was just doing a lot of different things, and but my coach did, use me as an example many times because we'd be running and I had dirt on the back of my shirt.
Okay.
So he was just like, you see this? This shows effort. This shows that you're doing what you need to do. I didn't know any better. I really wasn't taking it all that serious. I was just like, I'm going to try this. I did basketball. I did for different things, but yeah, I didn't do it for a long time.
Yeah, so for me, when I did track, so I went to state my very first year doing track. I stayed away from track for so long because I was just like, it's just running. I thought that cross country and track were like one and the same. Like track and field was one and the same. They are different. And so I was like, I don't want to do that. If it's just running through the woods and stuff, that's a little much.
Like, who does it?
That's a very long distance. I like shorter distances. So I ran track in high school, sophomore year, and I went to state. And then I went every year after that. And I want to say I was like a toothpick. I was just muscle. I was pure muscle.
Yes, you were.
Collarbone dipped. It was. You could grab it. Like I was so.
Get them little dips of water.
So small. I was so small, but I was fast. I was really getting places at the same time. But I did high jump. Back is bent out of shape. Back is still messed up to this day.
Really?
Like it hurt. Like the lower part, cause like you be gonna like, over the bar, and if you land on the bar,
how you did that, you and Camry. I used to be like,
landing on that bar is no joke. It hurts. It's like, I don't know. It's like if you sat on a Lego type vibe. You just like it's one of those. But you know, it was fun. I really enjoyed it. It was a great time. I wish I started sooner so then I could be like, because I felt like I was getting better over time. But then it was like, all right, senior year is here, and I ended up going to the University of Oregon, and everybody knows that they're really good when it comes to track and field. I wasn't on their level. There was no need for me to try and be a red shirt, nothing. They bowed that life, and I was not.
I wanted you to at least try.
But
you were
tried to condition, and then I saw them, and I was like, they from Texas. They from Colorado. They ain't no air up there. And they out here sprinting.
In the heat. Humidity is just
said,
like
Texas
80%.
breeds athletes. We got nothing but rain. I've been training in the rain all my life.
Yeah.
That's not...
She said, I'm not ready.
I wasn't ready. I was not ready whatsoever. I think if I would have had better conditioning or like actually had a coach or something to get me ready for it, then probably, but no. No. I was very intimidated, very scared.
Plus, you were just like, I want to really enjoy my college experience and not have to be always practicing and
For sure. So, I was like, I don't even know where I would be able to do my degree at the time because they was always traveling. They were never really there. So I was just like, I don't know how the student athlete lifestyle works once you get to that level. Yeah. I don't think it would work for me. But I will say what I've also noticed that makes me feel like I'm getting older is what I get excited about.
What you get excited about, girl?
The stuff I be getting excited about. Tupperware. I just got this all glass set of Tupperware. I feel so good.
It's so good.
Tupperware be so good. You go into a Home Goods and stuff, or Austin Marshalls, and I be like, "Ooh, look at that! That looks so nice. Ooh, the pots and pans, all the utensils." I was like, "Yes, I need a strainer. Yes, I need a colander, whatever that is. I need all the things.
All the things.
Salt and pepper shakers with the little buttons on it, and it like lights up and stuff." I'm like, "This is cool." I need tongs and knives of all different sizes. Right. I'm like, this one's going to be straight for watermelon. This one's going to be cutting up onions. I was like, we got cutting boards for days. A charcuterie board. Oh. And it's the wood panel things.
Right. The ones that's thick and it look like the inside of an actual tree.
Yes.
And it's got all the like unique little details.
You know what I want?
What?
You know what I want? I want a wooden salad bowl. I don't know, something about it just screams. It's just a nice aesthetic with a nice little tongs to toss the salad.
The wooden ones. Oh, yeah.
That feels adult to me.
It does. You be surprised the stuff you see, and you be just like, wow. How did I get here? When did this become the thing? So when do you think the shift started?
Honestly, I think it started when I was in college because I was getting stuff from my dorm and I was trying to figure out how am I going to decorate it. I got a little apartment, got a little kitchen stuff now. I want all blue matching stuff. Like you just, those things. And it's just like, you get excited about that. Yep. And then it just lingers on and as time goes on with like a new place. But I was like, yeah, getting excited about new pillows, new bed sheets.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And people could talk about other things like purses and all this kind of stuff. And I'd be like, I have my eye on this Dyson.
She said, I need the vacuum cleaner.
Listen, I was stalking that Dyson. I would just walk by it and be like, one day.
She said, is it on
you
sale
gonna come
yet?
home with me. It was almost $500. But it did not bother me that the price was, it was what it could do. Yes. The quality. The way it grabbed that carpet and leave them
quality
lines.
of cleaning is what I deserve.
I need that in my life. I felt like cleaning and vacuuming was just so like, this ain't it. Because it wasn't Dyson.
No.
And after you actually use it, you change for life. You'll never go back to, what is it, the Hoovers? Look, I don't even know their names anymore. Like those other ones.
Yeah.
No.
Bristle?
Yeah. They just weren't doing it anymore. But when I finally got it, it was a whole negotiation experience.
Oh, I bet it was.
I went in there and I was like, I know what I want.
Look here.
I've already done the research.
Come here.
Come. This is what we're going to do. I went online, see, and I know that you guys will match the price online. So I found it cheaper. Who do I need to talk to make this happen? Like, he wasn't even showing me resistance yet, but I was already letting him know this is how this is going to go. And he started laughing, and he was like, okay. He's just like, show me the one. Let's do it. I was just... Look, I was 2 seconds from a skip going down the aisle.
I can tell you where it is if you want me to show you.
Right.
Like, they don't work there.
Come with me. And I showed him which one it was. And he was like, so this one here? I said, yeah. I said, but it is on sale. $200 cheaper. $200. I was like, yes. You guys match prices. It's $200. He said, well, I have to see it. Don't you worry.
I didn't even close the phone.
It's right here. And he looked at it. He said, yeah, it seems legit. It is. I said, it is. It is. And he said, okay. I said, this is your website. You see? And I showed him the website address. This is your website. This is real. So he said, I got to go get a supervisor. I said, I'll wait. Then the supervisor came back and he was just like, yeah, it looks legit. And I said, if you honor me this $200 off, I said, I would do a whole break dance.
Oh, please.
I did. I told him that.
Please.
And he was just like, I'd like to see it. So I didn't do a break dance, but they got my vacuum cleaner.
She did one of little hop, little kick things.
I just kind of did a little.
New vacuum, go Dyson.
I was like, that's how I was feeling. Then he said, you need someone to take it to the car for you? Look, I was so full. I was like, no, I got this. We put it in the cart, and I took it on out to the car, and then I was like, well, I probably need a little bit of help. Just got a little too excited.
Don't touch it.
Independent, yeah. But yeah, we got that thing home, and I was so excited. I was ready to vacuum. I went and got the little sprinkle stuff, all the things.
See?
So yeah.
See?
Vacuuming every day is a must just because I have that Dyson. I didn't used to like really get into it like that. It was like a labor. Yeah, it was fun. It's exciting. Yeah.
All this for a vacuum, y'all. Like,
yeah.
Clearly, the things you get excited about as adult.
Yeah.
You know, it's not toys and like, you know, the newest Barbies and stuff like that. It's Tupperware. It's the new air fresheners, bed sheets, just a new charcuterie board, you know. And best believe when I get a new blanket to put on the couch, I'm like, yes. I'm like, this is the blanket that's going to make me enjoy my shows 10 times more. Like, that's how I think about it. The textures, the feel, I'm like, the way it's just going to toss over the couch. Like, it's going to look nice in my little wicker basket filled with blankets. Yes, I have 7. Don't worry about it. This is a new one. Okay, what if someone wants to come over?
Right.
I don't want to share the one that I just bought. There's 7 others. There's a reason there's other places.
Right, exactly. It's an occasion thing. This. And then when you come, you be like, you want this one? Yeah. You want this one? You want to give people options.
Yeah. But on the real, I want you to pick the one on the left. This is mine. But as a host, you got to be nice.
You got to be nice.
Yeah. I also get excited about pajamas. I love me a good pajama set. Before, you know, as a teenager, you're like, oh, I throw on an old camp t-shirt, you know, a little athlete volunteer, run for the arts t-shirt.
I'm a volunteer t-shirt.
You know, and, you know, pair of spandex or something. I'm going to bed. Like, that's a teen's,
Why
you know.
so many people have that same?
You know, some random shorts or something that you probably had since you were in the 5th grade. The string is missing. It's just, those are your pajamas. But as you get older, you just like, no, I want to feel comfy and luxurious when I go to bed.
And cute.
I'm cute. I was just like, what if, Amazon delivers at 8 a.m. I don't want to be opening the door with a weird t-shirt on. I have on my little bonnet. I have on my two-piece, pajama set and slippers. That seems more...
It's called elevated sleeping.
It seems a bit more, I feel like I'm in a movie at that point. I have a few satin ones. They're very nice. Yeah, they're good. Like, sometimes you just need to put stuff together, Sometimes it would be okay, but like, oh, okay, I got on mismatched socks today, whatever. I got to do laundry. But it's one of those things. Or like mismatched, like, underwear. And it's just like, okay, I got a bright pink underwear and then a nude bra. Sure. But I'm like, when I put things together, I'm like, I feel put together.
Yeah. The whole set, everything
adult.
mismatched. Yeah. You do. You feel so grown and elegant.
Everything. Start folding things that don't actually need to be folded, but you just fold it because you just want it to look nice when you go grab it.
I found that I really enjoy my time by myself. It's interesting. Like, I can go and get some food. I can go park my car near some water, and because there's a lot of like little small beaches and water areas here in Portland. And I could sit there and, to hear about it to people, like how it's described, it may sound sad, Like, this may be the only time you get some real solitude. You go park all alone by the water and you eat your lunch and it's just you, the view. But it's a good time.
It is.
It's a whole good time.
I went to the park the other day and I had my little picnic blanket. I made me a little sandwich, had a little chips in my book, and I just read in the park. Yeah. And it was just quiet. Like, there was other people in the park as well, but everybody was in their own zones. But I was like, it's just so nice.
I think when you go through the evolution of adulthood, you start to realize that there is enough going on every day to keep you in a space that you don't want to have to be in because it's just part of life. That it's just be the simple things that really just make you feel so good. I remember when the Target opened up at Cascade years ago. Yeah. And your dad would call. I would call your dad during my lunch or something on his days off, and I'd be like, "What you doing?" "Oh, just walking around the store." I was like, "What you getting?" "Nothing at all. Just walking around." And I'd be like, "Huh?" But it's just the simple things. Yes. You just like to...
I say that's a whole experience in itself that I actually really enjoy. I would say that I really enjoy it. I actually saw it on TikTok, and this girl was like, I just need to get my little coffee, a little iced coffee or whatever it is. Yeah. Go to the mall, just window shop my heart out, and pick up stuff. We'll say that's really cute, put it back, and just go to another one. Right. And that is a whole day. I'll get lunch, so I bought my coffee and I bought my lunch, but that just a stroll around the mall.
Yeah, no pressure.
Nothing.
Nobody's
just people watching of my own. Yeah. And doing my thing. And she's like, that was a whole full day and I feel fulfilled. Like, this is just what I wanted to do. And I was like, I second that. I said, sometimes you just want to get out. You don't want to necessarily be at home. You don't necessarily want to spend a bunch of money. You're going to get your coffee anyway. Yeah. But just to go around the store, look around at the new stuff, and then you go home.
And it feels so good, especially when you didn't spend no money.
I didn't spend anything.
And you felt like...
I gave myself a little treat. And now I'm back home. I was like, yep, that's me. I do that often. I do that often. I'm like, where you at? Where you at? And I'm like, oh, I'm at the mall. Oh, what are you getting? Nothing. Nothing at all. Just checking the scenery out.
Right. Just seeing what everybody's up to.
And I'll get cute too. I'll put on my nice little jeans, my little shirt, and, jewelry. And I'm like, look, people are at the mall.
Listen.
That's where I go. But that's the culture we grew up in, too. It's just like, you get dressed up to go to the mall. Like, I'm hanging out with my friends. We're going to watch a movie. We got $5 at the time. $5 could get you, a little Jumbo Juice or something. And then...
enough to walk around.
And then enough to walk around. Like, I may not be getting the whole shirt or whatever every now and then. But for the most part, I'm like, I came here to get my snack. Yeah. And to chit-chat with my friends.
Just to be out and about.
Just to be out. All the cool kids hung out at Lloyd Center. That was where we were.
So now, what do you and your friends do to hang out, opposed to where it was when you were younger? That also say, I'm older now.
It's it's a hike, but sometimes not always a hike. It's like a hike and yap, or we go on a walk and we talk, like type thing. And it's just like we get just like workout clothes or whatever, and we go on like a little stroll and just talk and stuff. Or we'll meet up and go get tacos. Like we'll find a happy hour wherever there's a happy hour, discounted drinks, discounted food, and we go sit and eat and talk there. But for the most part, those are usually what we do. Every now and then we'll do some kind of like activity together where it's like we'll go to arcade or something like, something like that, but it's really planned out. But chilling and chatting is really what we like to do now. And that's just enough because it'd be funny. And karaoke.
Oh,
we
you guys
go
do a lot
ham
of karaoke.
on karaoke. Okay. We go ham. Now, I will say I have not done karaoke in public yet.
You haven't?
No.
Oh, okay.
There's too many people. I get it. It's a moment that, you expect to be a little embarrassed and things are just supposed to be like, ooh, that's the part of the experience. But I'm like, nah. Because they can hear me and I don't like that.
That's stuff I do in the shower.
Yeah, no. I want to be able to sing weak SWV at home. Or my friend's house.
And give it your all.
And really go in and know that they joining me too, because why not? I don't want to do it in front of this interesting couple that's just sitting there for funsies. No. No, it makes me very nervous. Especially at the Alibi. That place is dark and creepy, but still. The spectrum between like a little screamo moment.
I still haven't been in there fully.
It's a place.
It looks very dark.
It is.
So I was like,
It looks like the inside of a pirate ship.
Oh.
That just got
I've never done that either.
No. Okay. I tried to describe it the best way I could. Because it's a little like tiki. It's like a little tiki Hawaiian vibe, like an old luau type thing, but it's given like old ship on like the side of an island. So the Alibi, I guess. Yeah. I don't go to the bathroom there.
Yeah, I imagine it's probably dark too. Yeah.
But they have really good food. They
I
have
heard
Hawaiian
that.
food. The food is really good.
I'm going to try it at some point. Maybe you could take me there. Yeah.
I said that brings up another thing. Is what also makes me feel old is all of a sudden I have weird food intolerances. What do you mean I can't eat movie theater butter popcorn? Since when?
Because you somebody that go get the popcorn without even going to see the movie. Get the popcorn and leave.
I came here for this. I don't need to watch the movie. I already watched at home. So
just want the popcorn.
Just want the popcorn. And I found out in a weird way. I was watching the movie and I was just like, ooh, I'm itching. I'm like, something's really itchy. You know the moment where like in the movie Hitch, and his ears start acting up. He's like,
Yeah. Yep.
That's how I was feeling inside of the
you
movie. And I was just like, something is not right. I went to the bathroom, spots, all kinds of stuff on my face. Ear was hot and red. I was like, I look like Will Smith in Hitch right now. And I'm distraught. I have no understanding of what's going on. And then I was like, okay, so I went back into the movie. Luckily, the movie was almost done, so I was fine. And then I went maybe a few months later, got the same thing, and I was like, process of elimination is clearly the popcorn because I haven't changed anything else.
Right.
But it was just so weird because I literally have had that popcorn my entire life, and all of a sudden, it's like it's just switched. And I was just like, I've never felt like this before. But I mean, lactose intolerance, I was pushing through it for a long time. As a kid, I was like, I'm eating my cereal, I'm getting the ice cream.
Right.
I'll just sacrifice myself.
Like, this is gonna cause some pain.
I don't care.
It's worth it.
I don't care. Now I'm just like, ooh, maybe I gotta do oat milk. Maybe I gotta do almond. It's getting a little severe over here. Chest pains, heartburn. I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
Hiccups. I think I talked about that in the last episode, maybe. I was like, hiccups hurt.
Where I was talking about sneezing, be about ready to take you out.
Yeah.
You feel like your hip, something gonna slip. You feel like, it just feels like it takes so much out of you just to sneeze. And I'm thinking to myself, I've been sneezing all my life. It has never been this violent. I don't understand.
And this may be TMI for any of our other folks on here, but...
Oh my gosh. What you about to say?
Don't sneeze when you're on your period either.
Oh, goodness.
You just know. It's a feeling. And it's just like...
It's a disruption.
I'm like, this leaked and I know it did. I can just feel it.
It's combustible.
I just sneeze all over the place. Like, this hurts.
Yes, it's a mess.
It's all the muscles just clenched, and it's during your cycle. It's the worst.
It is.
It's the worst.
It absolutely is.
I've been there a few times ever. You just
Mm-hmm.
you want to hold it in because you just know that is just not going to end well. I'm like, I need to go to the bathroom.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Pardon me. Because this is about to be a situation.
This is a situation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, hiccups make me feel like I'm being resuscitated. It's given clear.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Like, I can't do it no more.
That's how I feel about sneezing. And then another one for me is like when I am having these random moods. And you're probably not there yet, I'm sure. The 40 over 40 situation is really real. I'll be like really emotional for no reason, and then I'll feel really good. And then I'll feel very confused about life. Like, what am I supposed to be doing? And I'm asking God to help me. What am I supposed to be doing? Like, I feel like I'm wasting my time. I'm probably a disappointment. And I know y'all have a purpose. And then the next time I'm like, I'm ready to go. I'm about to do this. I'm about to do that. I got it all figured out. And then the next minute I'm just like, I just want to be to myself. I just don't want to be around people. And the next minute I'm like, where do people at? Where's the party? It's just like from one day to the next.
Going through it.
And then even like, you know, with your dad, like he'd be like, you good? And I'd be like, no. You just hold me. I just feel it. And then next minute I'm like, it's hot. I need some space.
No,
I love you, baby. Can you move over just a little bit? It's just too hot. And he'd be like, 1 minute to the next. Like, anybody could get it. I can get it. I be just coming down on myself, and next minute I'm lifting myself up, and it's just an inspiring moment. And
he's just sitting there going,
yeah,
you good?
Exactly.
You good?
And then being very, very decisive about things, and then next I'm just very indecisive. I don't know. I really want watermelon, and then the watermelon comes, and I'm enjoying it, and then all of a sudden I'm just like, the watermelon made me sick. What am I doing? I don't know. My body's just doing different things, and I don't know why, but I'm sticking it out, you know, and I'm learning more, and my skin is doing different things.
Yeah.
You know, my hair is doing different things. Like, you're really at this stage, and I'm sure a lot of over 40s can actually relate, that you have to relearn yourself. Like, you're not who you used to be, and it's very, very evident that there's a change happening, but you don't know how to control it. You just don't know what to do. So that's something for you to get, you know, look forward to.
Yeah. I definitely feel like there's not enough conversations about like what happens after 40. I feel like it kind of stays in y'all little club, you know.
Because we still trying to figure
it
out.
Just like, can y'all at least give us something so we know what's coming and it don't feel like, oh my gosh, I just got smacked in the face by this.
You're going to get hit with insomnia. You want to know why I can't sleep.
I was like, I need y'all to give me the details. Be open. Be transparent about this stuff. So that I'm like, okay, well, what do I need to take now? What are the vitamins? What are the things that I can at least help me? So it's not
I take a
hard.
whole lot more things than I ever thought I would be taking. Like, I make sure I take my magnesium. I even have magnesium, raw magnesium oil is what it's called, and you spray it. It relieves pains in the joints and the muscles. It also, you spray it on the bottom of your feet to help you sleep. Like, there's so many things. Vitamin D, taking black seed oil is really good for the body. Like, I take things every day, but I don't always take everything every day. But there's always, you know, taking stuff for your iron, vitamin C, anti-epic on that. And then also making sure that, you know, I'm making more time to really moisturize my skin.
Yes.
Like, you know, for years you get up.
I got a full skincare routine. And mom's like, no, like, I want to make sure my skin is good. But also, I have really sensitive skin to begin with. So I feel like because my skin is sensitive, I had to do a little bit more when it came to moisturizing and having some kind of skincare routine. So, but also, like, as you get older, like, needing to wear more sunscreen more than you think. Especially, like, I don't know if people know, but like technology and you having your phone in your hand and the brightness is up, like all that is still, it may not be as powerful as the sun, but there's a lot more things that actually affect your skin than you may realize. And you don't clean your phone as often. You're touching it to your face and your hands are touching everything. You'd be surprised at how often you touch your face throughout the day. and making sure you wash your hands more often,
Mm-hmm.
wash your face more often. Like, I try to make sure I wash my face before I go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
Mm-hmm.
Because you just don't know.
Yeah. I know with my phone, I try to make sure my phone is not near my face because I'm thinking about the radiation that comes off the phone. And I also try to make sure that um, I'm just mindful. Like when I go to talk on the phone, you know, naturally when the phone rings, you go, hello. Me, I'm now like reprogramming myself to just go speaker and on low, just so that I can keep it away from my head. Because, I mean, like I know that a lot of people nowadays, they use the earbuds. I'm so anti earbuds because it's just, for me, it's like, it's all going right to my head. You know what I mean? And I'm just thinking about how that may long term affect. So that's with the phone. I was doing it the other day, and somebody was like, "Oh, you do that too?" And I was just like, "Do what?" And they said, "Oh, I don't put my phone up to my head either." And I would think more people are getting aware that, I think I read something, I don't know where, but it was saying how in the instructions on the phone when you purchase it, that little bitty little manual that come in there, it says that the phone should be away from your head. Don't put the phone up to your head. And I'm like, well, that's some important information that probably shouldn't have been in the fine print. Like we should be a little more open and forthcoming about that kind of stuff when you purchase the phone. But yeah, that the phone does get a lot of germs
It
and
does.
stuff because
It does.
it's a part of our movement now, and I kind of hate that. When you think about it, like
I said, I want a flip phone. I feel like I really do. Listen.
Look, I laughed about it like, oh my gosh.
I'm so serious. Because, like, there's so many apps, there's so many things, and it's just like you're constantly on the phone more than ever before because that's where all your stuff is. But having that flip phone and just going back to it, I even said to my friends, I was like, I feel like we should all get burner phones when we go out and just have the phones when we're out. Because, like, if we're out already, we're all together. We'll just message each other. I'm like, we're always together. I was like, it just seems like it would be a vibe. We all just show up with our little phones, little slides, just texting each other. Like, put a little $20 on it and just keep pushing. It's just for the weekend.
So you spend more time with each other and not on
and
your
we're
phones.
all trying to get the same, like, kind of old camera quality pictures anyway. Like, that's kind of like our old, like, VCR and, like, just old camcorder, like, pictures. So it's like, we got the little flip. It already got the aesthetic built in. Like, if that's what we want, give me the little razor. I'll take a little razor. Sidekick. I wanted a sidekick so bad.
That would definitely make sense because the texting and stuff. I don't think you could take. No, you couldn't take pictures with Sidekick though.
Yeah.
You could?
Oh. There was a camera on the back.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't.
It probably wasn't good. It probably wasn't good for like 2 pixels. It's probably really bad.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But
that.
it was there. I wanted a sidekick so bad. The way it flipped, answer it.
It had a little swag about it.
It was. It was cool. And I was like, I miss when everyone had different phones and everyone, it just kind of went with their personalities at the same time. Like, you got your phone and you put the little case on it, stickers or whatever it was, and like, that was your phone.
It was a time when it was more simple.
It was more simple. You just picked a phone that you liked. Like, it wasn't like, oh, I need to make sure I have a 4K camera, like all these things. And it's just like, nah, I just want it to look cool. I want it to look cute and put little stickers and stuff on it. And a Sidekick, I felt, was the coolest phone I'd ever seen. And then there's other people who had the BlackBerry with the little ball roller thing in it. That was cool too.
Dad had his BlackBerry forever.
That like, BlackBerry was tight, but I was like, why are the buttons so tiny? It wasn't working.
I was fine before I upgraded my phone. I feel like I spend more time on my phone now that I've upgraded it than before.
Yeah.
I mean, even now, like, I still am not one that's always got my phone next to me. Like, I'll be in a whole nother area of the house and my phone be upstairs in the office on this charger. And people like, I've been calling. And I'm like, girl, I don't be having my phone everywhere I go. Like, I'm not attached to it.
Bring back the house phones.
Oh my gosh.
Bring back
I think I'm going to do that.
Because if I'm at home, just call me if I'm at home. If I'm not at home, leave a voicemail there. Because by the time I get home, I'll just check it then. If I'm out and about, I probably won't be talking to you. But if I'm home, I'm home.
I was thinking the other day about that. Like, when we didn't have cell phones, and I guess it's just one of those things that just pop up in your head. now it seems like there's this demand to respond
Mm-hmm.
immediately just because most people's phones is in their hand. It's the assumption that
You were on your
you
phone,
know I'm
so you
yeah,
saw my call.
you saw my call. And for me, in my defense, and this is for anybody that know me that's watching, I have a habit sometime
Mm-hmm.
of just not charging my phone. And it's not intentional. I just be having a lot of things going
Mm-hmm.
on and I'll forget. So my phone will go dead sometime. Sometimes I look at my phone and I see that I got a text message. I'll read it and I'm like, okay. But then somebody will call your name in the house or mom, this or
Getting
something.
distracted like
And
it's
then I'll
not.
put my
Yeah.
phone down and I'll go about whatever that is and give my undivided attention.
Mm-hmm.
Then I come back, the little dot is gone. So because the little dot is gone, I no longer see that I have a new message
Yeah.
that I did not respond to. But then the other thing is, I just don't have my phone with me all the time. So I'm not leaving y'all hanging. I'm just, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's my age or what, but I'm just not that
Mm-hmm.
clingy to the phone. Um, love y'all. I'm not leaving nobody hanging. I haven't brought that into the multitasking of the day, so to speak. But yeah, the demand of getting back right now. And the person that really holds me to that the most is probably my mom. She'd be like, I called you 4 times.
Yeah,
And
I
I'll be
called
like,
you. I called your
ma'am.
kids. I called your husband. I went around the whole house.
She will do
If she
that.
could call Dottie and Simba, which is the dogs, I'm sure she would.
She would.
Because she know Dottie's probably with you.
She know Dottie is be on me. Dottie be everywhere I go.
She's like, so
Mm-hmm.
where's she at? I'm like, she's fine. She's probably
Mm-hmm.
taking a nap. I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
shower,
That's another
bath. Like, let her be.
thing. Listen, that's another thing that reminds me that I'm older. I enjoy my naps.
Mm.
I look forward to them. And when they come, I am like a kid and I'm fighting sleep initially. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, I got stuff to do. I got other things that I have planned on doing. But I know that if I don't go ahead and just submit to the nap, that I'm not going to be as focused or able to get much done because I'm going to be spending so much time staring.
Those midday naps be hitting.
They do.
They
They
do.
so good.
I'm like, wow, I was tired, huh?
Mm-hmm. Your body needs that, like.
I just need a quick little 15, 20 minutes. Once it reaches an hour, you probably lost me. It's
Yeah. Then you like, what day is this?
Yeah, you wake up and it's nighttime, but it's not night. Like, I don't know. I'm like, oh, it's only 8?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gosh. I was up that long?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Miss dinner?
And you just feel different.
Might as well just stay in bed, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I'm already here.
Right, right.
Just change into
Exactly.
actual pajamas and go to bed.
Mm-hmm. Might as well just go on and end the day.
Go to bed.
Mm-hmm. Not like you upset, like you missed anything.
I'm like, well, too bad.
It is what it is. Mm-hmm.
So clearly, there's plenty of things that make us feel older in the most interesting ways.
In the most interesting ways.
The most interesting ways.
From one age to another.
Definitely let us know what makes you feel old. Is it your knees? Is it the language that the kids be using these days?
She said the kids.
The kids. Okay, I'm out of kid territory. I'm clearly an adult. I'm 26, so I'm not a kid. Okay.
So sweet.
You would not want to be called a kid at 26 either, so don't even try me. Don't even try me.
I used to hate when people was like,
exactly.
Oh, you just
a baby. Ain't no diapers around here, okay?
I got real bills.
I got actual bills. I go to work like you do, okay?
This is real life.
Exit. Goodness, they taking Social Security out of my check. Don't start with me. I'm not a baby.
Look, that's a whole nother podcast.
That's what I'm saying.
Who is FICA in them?
Gosh, all these random taxations. Mm-hmm. I needed the 50 cent. Goodness.
Especially when you're in the grocery aisle, the line, you be like, that was that FICA. They took that. I could have used that.
I could have used
that
it.
That could have been gas. Mm-hmm.
All this time. So, yes, I am not a kid.
You're not.
I have the adult responsibilities, so I am an adult.
She's an adult.
That's what I said.
But she'll always be my baby.
Okay.
So leave in the comments.
Yes.
Let us know that we're not alone. What are some of the things? And I think it would just be funny to know because I know there are some stuff that we probably didn't even think of.
We'll put up a question or a poll or something on Instagram too, just to get everybody's feedback.
Yeah.
And we'll repost them. If there's some really good ones, I'll definitely put them up there.
Definitely.
Because age is unbelievable at this point.
You know, real quick, I was watching something and the artist Prince was saying he don't celebrate birthdays because he doesn't like to keep up with tracking the time. He said that's why he look as young as he did. He said because while everybody else is focusing on aging and time, he's just being present and living day to day. I was like, that's a really good philosophy to have. I like that. And what is that? Is that a thing? Oh, snap.
Oh, this is clocking T.
Clocking.
You're like, ooh, okay. I peep. I see what you mean.
So that's not eat.
No.
Okay.
It's the way it goes too. It's the whole thing. You know, it's a yes. It's like the way I connected to is like, you know, like I don't know, like jazz or like poetry, and they do like the snaps. You know,
oh yeah,
it's the same.
Like
vibe.
yes,
but it's just one finger. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's all the tea we got today.
Oh no.
I didn't use it right.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
It's the way. It's a lean in. It's a shoulder. It's a whole thing. There you go. That's a little bit better.
Okay.
Yeah. That's all the tea we got today.
Okay.
It's okay. Keep trying.
I will.
She will.
I'm not going to just fall back. I'm going to stay current to some extent.
Oh, goodness.
It's not a fight. I ain't trying to be what I'm not, but I just think it's funny.
She said, I just want to see some of the stuff. You know?
Some of the things.
Yeah. Well, thank y'all for spending time with us.
And remember, healing is hard work.
And you're never on this journey alone.
So until next time,
have faith
and keep blooming.